Hey guys, it's your girl Miss G, and you know what time it is. It's G time. It's time to get up, get active, and get it together. My purpose is to give advice, encourage change, and empower success. The goal is for us to grow, elevate, and excel. Everyday action is required for change, and you have the power to create change. I'm back, and I have another discussion to talk to y'all about. This time we're talking about love. I was sitting around and I get questions about relationships and love a lot. And I don't know how. I was just sitting there discussing relationships. And one thing that really gets to me, one thing that really just boils my blood is when people use their destructive behaviors and disrespect and try to turn it around and say it's because I love you. I do this because I love you. And you know what I said to that? You know what will stop in the name of love? Can you just stop in the name of love? And I say it like this because we have been told so often what love is. Let me explain this a little more. What love is. Now I don't know how you grew up, but how I grew up in the church. Um, I grew up going to church. I grew up knowing that God loves me, right? And so one of the first scriptures that you really recall is about love. And so it tells you that love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Man, I want to know that type of love because so often we are associated and we find ourselves in relationships with people who are opposite of what that love tells us. Love is not patient. Love is impatient. Love is unkind. Love is jealous. Love is self-seeking, and not everybody, but it's so often that people are in relationships where love is the opposite of what I just read. Love is demeaning. Love is disrespectful. Love is manipulative, and yet we're still calling that love. That's not love. That's the opposite of love. My favorite is when somebody says, "You make me do those things. You make me treat you that way." I can't make you do nothing, sister, brother. Nothing. No, sir. No, ma'am. I can't make you act that way. I can't make you have these bad behaviors. You choose to. And if I cause you to act the way that you act, then why are you around me? Because that's not love. Love is not easily angered, remember? So if I anger you and I make you angry easily, then we are not in love. This is not what love is. we still trying to go, we still trying to prove to ourselves that this is love when we already got the definition of what love is, and yet we live in opposite of what love is and still putting a band-aid, stamping it and saying it's love. Yeah, I know you keep abusing me mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, but you love me. How? How is that love? Because you don't do it all the time. Okay. Because they don't do it all the time, it's love. Stop. In the name of love, please stop loving me. Because if your love gotta hurt me like this, I don't want it. If your love has to talk to me that way, I don't want it. If your love has to treat me that way, I don't want it. I don't want that type of love. Stop. Stop in the name of your love. Loving me that way. I would like to be loved in a different way. I want the love that someone has for me to reflect the love that God said love is. Now, are they going to be perfect? No. Will they live up to that standard in a way of how God loves me? No, they human. But they're going to at least strive to be kind and patient and not easily angered and not jealous and trusting. They're going to try. They're going to try to honor me, not disrespect me, not demean me, not push me to the side, not neglect me, not abuse me, not talk down to me, not manipulate me into doing the things that they want to do, knowing that it infringes upon my boundaries and my rights. They don't just cross over those lines knowing that I have those boundaries, because that's not what love is. Love doesn't get to call me out my name. Love doesn't get to disrespect me. You can keep that love, because I know that there's somebody out there that's going to love me differently. And if I never find that, I'm okay with loving myself the way that I know that I'm deserved to be loved, but I don't have to put up with anybody's idea of love just because this is what you say love is. No, I got a different definition of love. So you can stop in the name of your love and let me go. That's what I thought about today. I have, when I was younger, I thought love to be all these other things. I thought that love was overbearing. Love was jealous. If you love me enough, you'll be jealous. You love me enough, you'll want to keep control of me. If you love me enough, you'll be like this with me. Until that light switch went off. Until that my heart was open in a different way and understood that that is not love. Until I started loving myself, I didn't understand that the love that I was seeking after was not love. It was abuse. So let me give you a little bit about abuse. There's physical abuse. That's the abuse we typically know of, right? Well, nope, they're not hitting me. Okay, that's physical abuse. Violence, threats of violence, hitting, punching, kicking, hair pulling, physical restraint, preventing your partner from eating, sleeping, threatening, physical harm. That's physical abuse. What about emotional abuse? Name calling, belittling, humiliation, yelling, screaming, controlling, isolating them from family and friends, threatening you and threatening themselves. If you don't be with me, I'm gonna do this to myself. Wait a minute. Why? I'm gonna cause you to hurt yourself? Then you need to stop loving me. Because if I cause that for you, you gotta go. This is not love. I must not love you enough. I must not love you correctly if I'm gonna cause you to hurt yourself. Destroying other people's property, manipulating, blaming. That's emotional abuse. And then there's sexual abuse, which is unwanted, threatening, harming, purposely infecting, persistent unwanted comments. Where's the boundary? There's also digital abuse, constantly demanding to look through somebody's phone, emails, all these devices. I don't know all the names of it. If you have to keep track of me in this way, do I love you enough? Do you think that I'm loving you enough where you have to constantly be in control of what I'm doing? See, I'm putting it back on me. If I make you have to do all those things, then maybe I don't love you enough. But I'm saying to you, if somebody has to do all those things to you, is it love? Is that what the definition of love is to you? Now, I already read to y'all the definition of love. That's the definition I got. And if it contradicts the love that God tells me, then I don't want that love. You can have it back. Stop. Take it back. I don't want it. I love myself. So stop. In the name of love, just stop loving me that way and let me move on. Let me go on. Let me find a type of love that will complement what God says about love. Food for thought. Have a blessed day.